Welcome back to another beautiful day at Sojourn Farms. We're gonna get some stuff done today. A marvelous day. So last night we butchered all the Bielefelder roosters that we don't want to keep. We also were able to then narrow it down to the 2 that we do want to keep. So that's pretty exciting. Trimming the flock down, culling the flock, be moving those roosters back in with the flock, and right there in front of the machine shed, there it is, our mobile chicken mansion. Last night Sterling came and dropped that off for us, gave us the grand tour. We're gonna try to move that right in here today. Then we're gonna get everything else situated in there. I think this is gonna work out great.
Oh, it's hot in here. It smells like wood. Are you a puppy? Hello, yes, yes. Give me your silliest face.
Sleeves.
Silliest.
Oh, I don't have one.
Oh yeah, I got some new shoes. They're kind of like mommy's, but they look more like pretty farm shoes.
Well, that went pretty flawless. Now we're gonna get the bedding in there and leave it open for the hens to move into it. We'll see how they do. I gotta grab some feed as well, and then we'll move all of their stuff out away from the trees so that hopefully they'll migrate away from those, and we'll get them sequestered then with one fence outside of the trees. So we're going to start with these commercial wood chips because I just haven't had time to pull out the stump grinder and start making wood chips of my own or sawdust or anything. So we'll start with the open bag, see how far that gets us. That might be enough. That's a little over half a bag. And then we'll move back to the, we'll open that full bag up if we need it, but I don't know that we'll need it. All right, they're already moving out of the trees to inspect the new structure that has been brought into their domain. They're all curious. So let me talk to you for just a minute about why we put bedding in here at all. First of all, it's not just to keep the floors clean. This floor is polyethylene. It's about a quarter of an inch thick, we'll put it that way. Anyway, this stuff is to make it nice and easy to clean when we want to take a shovel in here and just shovel everything out. So once a year, twice a year, something like that, we'll clean this out. But basically, the animals, they're going to be living in here, and they don't have any sort of restroom etiquette. So they're just going to poop wherever it drops, all over. The bedding is going to soak that up, and it's going to cover that and make what would otherwise break down aerobically. It's going to make it an anaerobic compost. So it's not going to get air. It's going to get covered up every day. We'll sprinkle a little more in here every day or so as we need it. This is the deep litter bedding method. And basically what's going to happen is poop's going to get covered up until that time of year when we want to clean it out. And in the meantime, the animals are going to have fresh air coming through here, with the windows on either side open up like that so that they get the fresh air and all that. And they're not going to have any issues. Air quality is going to be good. It's good. It's just it's a sanitary measure that you take to keep your animals healthy, wealthy, and laying good eggs, I guess. So I'm just going to spread this around. Alright, so they all made it in here. Now they all want to go back into the trees, but we fenced them off. And eventually they will just get used to living out under the mobile chicken mansion. So it gives them cover during the day underneath, and of course they can get back up in. We're not going to block them off from going in there unless they get broody or something. And then in the evening, they can come up here and enjoy the wonderful roost. And we have clear panels here so that they have daylights and they get light right away first thing in the morning. You know, even if we're a little late getting out here to let them out, they're not going to miss out on any daylight. And we've got our, as best as I could do right now, a layer of wood chips in there, little stairs / ramp. And then we just set up their food out here and their water here so that they've got everything that they need now. And we'll probably just leave them to get used to their new living arrangements. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit apprehensive about living out here for a bit, but they'll get used to it. Yep, see, they're all coming back out now. And the next step is introduce their roosters back to them. So they'll definitely feel a lot more comfortable once they have their roosters with them again. Right now they're blind to the sky, or you know, the roosters, their entire job is to make sure that the hens are able to eat and drink and forage. It's just nature's way of preserving the chicken line, right? So the rooster's main job in life is to, besides fertilizing the eggs, his job is to be the lookout for the hen and watch out for predators and warn her so that she's not constantly having to look around. He's the lookout. And you know, the roosters, they'll even guard the food for the hens to come and get it. They'll find food for the hens and then call the hens over so that they can eat. So it's pretty cool to watch roosters and chickens in action and how they interact, their social structure. It all revolves around the hen being well fed and protected so that the eggs can be fertilized and they can produce the next generation. Anyway, we better get them back over here. I bet the hens are really missing those roosters, and I think the roosters are starting to feel like they don't have a purpose in life. There we go. Such drama. Alright, so this is the appropriate way to hold a chicken. So you can hold two chickens correctly. You want to cradle them in your arm and have their feet and kind of have them on their side. If you're going to butcher, then you can hold them upside down. But when you want to hold them gently, this is how it's best to hold them. They stay calm. Now if you have just one, you can take your other hand and just place it on its chest. But holding two, especially more docile birds like this, I can hold them just like this, just fine. There we go.
Yep, he's courting a lady over here. Courting a lady. He's doing the rooster dance. Yep. What he's doing, he's walking up beside them, dropping a wing. So that's courting. He's saying, hey, I'm interested in you ladies.
Just got back from a drive, and this is what we got. Another little piglet. Wiggly. Poor baby. It's okay. Hello. She's kind of timid, so this one's breeding name is Kelli. Kelli was the sow that she came from, so Kelli was born September 8th. She looks healthy. She looks big. She looks big for over a month old. I guess we'll have to see what she looks like compared to the others when we get her in there. Here they are. Hey guys, I got somebody for you to meet. I got somebody for you to meet. Yeah. Are you ready to meet someone?